Now, look, it's always bad to hear about injuries, especially to college kids, of course.
Yeah.
But Stephen A. Smith, this one is particularly disheartening because we are 2 weeks into the season and one of the top NBA prospects in the country goes down potentially with a season-ending injury, a knee injury. That's a killer.
I couldn't agree more. When I heard he was carried off the floor today, all you can do is find yourself hoping that he'll make it back. That's the bottom line. But my heart goes out to him because I didn't expect this. This is a devastating injury. It's never good to have something like this happen to you.
The team doctor broke the news. Torn ACL, sprained MCL, and a torn meniscus. Surgery was scheduled, but your game will likely never be the same. At the 2016 NBA draft, your name is still mentioned. Not as a prospect, but as a cautionary tale.
Now, there's another huge story in this year's draft. A record number of underclassmen, 30 of them, undrafted. And I hope, anyway, that this is a lesson. This serves as an example to college players. I'm not talking about the ones who are genuinely one and dones, the guys you know are going to be lottery picks. I mean the rest of them. They're not sure shots. You're not sure they're going to be lottery picks. Don't just use the college system for a year thinking you're going to bounce. It doesn't work like that.
Please.
If you don't have the talent, it doesn't work. You got to be cultivated in the system.
Please. There you go again with your blanket generalizations. You know how you are, oh, Max. The woe is me. Oh, my Lord. I can't take it. I just can't take it. It's a case-by-case basis. You can't just blanketly decide this should not be one and dones or this should be one and dones. You got to go on a case-by-case basis. Some dudes deserve to be one and dones. Some people don't. It's on a case-by-case basis.
And that is my point. Thank you for making it for me. Every kid thinks they're the exception to the rule. And members of the media like, Stephen A. Smith, are encouraging these kids to come out early.
Look, Max, bottom line is this. You got to take this into consideration. You had two dudes. They were called the Height brothers. Now, you had Nick Howard. This kid had a lot of promise. What does he do? He goes to college. Very uneventful first year, no doubt. The second year, he was pretty good. Here's the problem. The NBA, it's not about pretty good. You need to be great on the collegiate level, on the prep level, in summer leagues and what have you, in order for you to get the stature that you deserve. That's the bottom line. If pretty good ain't good enough to be that stud NBA, how is it
exactly my point.
Let me finish. There's another example. I did say the Height brothers. I wasn't talking about one individual. I was talking about two. What happens? One and done in a different way. 1 year, one ACL injury later, and look where he's at now. His future is clearly uncertain. So you got to take advantage of that opportunity because you never know when an injury is going to cost you everything.
Stephen A., listen to yourself. Let's listen to yourself for a second. You give one argument for why a kid should come out early.
Dog, they really talking and talking. Like, bro, I'm trying to play, fool.
30 arguments.
You already couldn't get my face scanned through that.
Why they should stay in school, and now you have to wonder.
Hey, bro.
What a kid like Nick
Hey,
Howard,
bro.
who has given up his
I'm in the audience. Can I please play?
What does he do next?
First of all, don't sweat the technique.
Hey, Trump.
One argument.
Hey, Trump, let me play the game, bro.
That's number one. Number two,
Can I please play the game? Why y'all still talking? I don't care.
I'll tell you what they need to do, Mac. They need to get back to playing together. My sources are telling me the ACL injury has been completely healed. So go on a pro-am circuit. Go in summer leagues. Do what you got to do to get back on the court together to remind everybody of what you once were. Because once you pull that off, the sky's the limit. That's what they need to do.
Real talk.
Get back to playing ball together.
I don't care about none of that,
when
bro.
people see what you can do
You know what?
as one,
I can't press X.
arguments don't really.
Let's talk about live, okay? Man, live really turned. I don't care what nobody say, bro. People want to tell me, oh, live this, live that. Man, stop it. Live is actually a decent game. I was told the game was trash, told the game was poo. Oh, man, you can have that, bro. Boy, stop capping. When I get on this doggone game, bro, I get that, you know, it's different. I gotta adjust to it. But it took me, you know, probably a game to adjust to it because I'm all about, you know, different and being different and accepting different. Okay, I sped the game up here. That was only because, you know, I have a lot of content and I wanted to make sure that you know, saw some of everything. And I have more content on the way. You know, stay tuned. But my thing is, it's a different feel. Yes, you move a little slower, but you're able to deal with it. And the animations are great to me. If you ask me, I give it a 10. I give the animations a 10. Only because, you know, my characters are low overall, but he doesn't make everything, but he makes majority of, you know, his smart and accurate, you know, shots. Like, it says right up here, you know, it says layup, or it'll say, oh, you follow through with your shot. That's accurate. That's real. Like, you shouldn't, you know, always, like, say for instance, you shouldn't miss a wide open mid-range just because you're a 70 overall. Like, it wouldn't make sense. But I'm actually, you know, feeling it. The change over from the other game, I'm not gonna really mention it because I'm really trying to get away from it. But the change over from the other game is accurate. Like, the graphics, these graphics are like amazing if you ask me, because, you know, you look at the floor of the court, not this court, this is pavement. But you ask me, you know, how do you feel about the graphics when it comes to the court and the glare of the lights, you know, on the court when you're, you know, in the NBA? You get the hardwood floor has scuff marks on it. Like, little details like that matter. People always say the gameplay matters. Okay, let's be real though. If you're on a next-gen console and you're playing, you know, with crappy cartoon graphics on every game, you're not getting your money's worth out of your system. So that's when live comes in. New NBA game, you know, different animations, you know, different feel, different, you know, game modes, just some of everything different. I'm all about different. So if you ask me, I give this game a good 9.5, just because, you know, they can tweak little things and make it better. But I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna give it a 10 because I just started. I can't hate the game, you know. So I give it. Matter of fact, I give it a solid 10. I give it a solid 10. A 10 with like 100 stars, all that good stuff. But I really, you know, have been amazed by, you know, what I've been told, because, you know, you really can't believe what somebody else says, because, you know, you sit back and you believe it, and then when you actually experience it, you're like, I don't think it was really like that. You know, I don't think it was really like that. But I think people should give this game a try. And another reason why I wanted to come out here and post this is because I type in, you know, live all the time and don't really see live gameplay popping up. You get it? Live gameplay. That's a knee slapper. My bad. I'll stop playing. I got a little carried away there. But yeah, nobody really posts live gameplay anymore as if the game is just that bad, which it is not. I feel like, you know, this game is great because it actually looks real. Like, this game actually looks real. You know, with from the weight builds to the height management amongst the characters. If you play the other game, you make a 6'5" guard, he looks like he's 6'2". You make a 6'3" guard, he looks like he's the smallest thing walking. You make a 5-something character, he's almost a little kid almost. He looks like a little toddler running around. But with this game, you can actually see the height difference and the builds with the weight amongst each character if you just look. I mean, that's because I got the game sped up. But in the next clip, once it slows down, you'll see that you can actually see the difference amongst everybody. And I mean, I just really like what I've, you know, started off with on this game. I actually will make another character on this game just to, you know, give you guys a show from a Big's point of view, I guess, or my point of view on the Big. LOL. But I'm gonna just let the, you know, the game play out and just, you know, see how you guys, you know, feel about it, or what would you have to say about it. You know, always comment below while you're watching the video. Don't ever just wait till the end, you know. LOL.